Hi everybody, Ivy Rivera, Psychic Medium, coming to you with your monthly horoscope for September 2019. Scorpios, what is going on with you for this month? I want to say that on the 3rd and again on the 5th, there needs to be some improvement in communication between you and someone close in your circle, whether this be a close friend, this be a long-term partnership, this be a sibling. I think that it's important to recognize when someone has helped you and contributed to your growth and development in the past, and it is now your turn to pay it forward. It's interesting to me because even if this is a spouse, a love partner of yours, it seems to me that you don't always think of this person as being someone that is an equal to you, someone that's in partnership, someone that's a teammate. I think that you have some trouble seeing this person clearly and the nature of the relationship for what it's actually meant to be. It's important that you're valuing this person, that you understand what they've contributed to you previously and how you can give back at this time. Now, what this actually does for you on a personal note is it takes you up to the next level. Not only in this relationship, but in your relationship with others in general, and with your understanding, having a more clear understanding about who you are in the world in relation to other people. And I think it's really important that you're learning these lessons in balance, give and take, reciprocity. Okay, so that's going to be a big focus there. Now on the 11th, I'm hearing cha-ching, cha-ching, and that to me is going to mean that there's money potential. The thing is, it's coming from two different areas, and it almost feels to me as though the one is set, it's fixed, it's already there, and you seem to know about it, or you already earned it. It's not a shocking opportunity, but the second one is a little bit more hidden. So you're going to need to pay close attention to any opportunities that are going up on like a bulletin board that are maybe being posted, you know, whether it be like for hire online, or it's the type of thing that maybe you have to go in and bid for. It does not seem to me that it's really in the open, even though it's technically in the open. If you don't know it's there, okay, it could very well be overlooked. So be mindful of that. On the 15th going into the 16th, I'm hearing almost like a chain on a roller coaster. It's like that sound where it's like you're going up, you're going up, you're going up. And I'm under the impression that the 15th is all about that. So if you start to feel a little nervous energy, you start to feel like something's brewing, something's coming, you don't know what, remember this: the psychic mind always sees the end result. That does not mean that you understand what the end result is or what exactly you're feeling, but humans are naturally psychic, all of us. And so we do read energy that's coming in as something uncomfortable, anxiety inducing often, okay? It could also cause like restless sleep and things like this. So be mindful. On the 16th, however, I actually have you more on the top of this roller coaster getting ready to go on down. I think that that's a good place to be. I think that it's easier than going up and feeling that anxiety. It's like a loosening. It's a letting go. It's also representative of the speed of action, which will be forcing you along. And my interpretation of this as you go down is that once you hit the bottom, you're exhilarated. You feel great about it. You feel like this was not as hard as I thought it would be. I have you being excited about either a new project or a new relationship. Now, for some of you, this almost looks to me like purchasing of a property or real estate or a large investment. So you could have a lot going on those days. I also want to say that on the 20th, it's important to check in with older relatives, people around you in need, those that are dealing with any kind of injury or illness. Touch base and make sure that their needs are being met. I want to say that on the 23rd, there's some divine energy coming in, touching in with your third eye, your higher mind. This is intuitive, yes, but it's also coming from spiritual source. So outside sources, angels, guides, ancestors, God. This information that's coming in to you has absolutely everything to do with two different areas, your throat and your heart. So when we're talking about the throat chakra, we're talking about opportunities for you to grow and develop in your communication. This directly affects your heart chakra afterward. And it seems to me that there are going to be 3 different occurrences over the course of the next 2 weeks afterward where you're going to have to, let's just say, it's sort of like you're being confronted with a situation. And in that situation, you may feel that you should become cowardly or back down or avoid, or it's almost like I see you avoiding eye contact and saying, it's okay, I'm not bothered, I'll just let things be the way they are. Or I hear you saying, it's not worth it to speak up. It is worth it because it has nothing to do with the other people involved or the circumstance itself. It is a life lesson on growth and development personally for you to learn better communication and to speak your truth at all times. If this occurs, when you choose to do this, and hopefully you will, it will open up your heart chakra, which is going to attract a few new things to you over the course of the next couple months that are really, really great. Okay, great for your prosperity level in a lot of different ways. I'm excited about this. I want to say that on the 28th going into the 29th, I have you becoming more powerful. Getting into a position where I see you closing a door. So you may finally be getting into almost like the driver's seat in your life in a circumstance that you've been feeling was out of control for a while, or that you didn't have the keys, that you didn't have any kind of genuine upper hand, and so there was no point in you putting in effort. I have you being given the opportunity to get into that driver's seat and to close the door on a brand new chapter. If you have a lover that you've been keeping an eye on more toward the end of the month, either suspicious of, they're not telling you the whole truth, trust issues in any capacity, I feel like watch those around you. And be mindful that sometimes this is almost like karmic retribution, okay, for something that may have occurred in the past. So we want to be open and honest, and if you need to set proper boundaries there, absolutely do so, okay? You guys have a great month. Hope to see you for my Ask a Medium show live on Instagram, Facebook, and now on YouTube Live starting September 11th at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's taking your personal questions, giving your weekly horoscope. Again, Ask a Medium at Ivy Angela Rivera. And if I don't see you for that, I will see you in October. Thanks.